Alright, so this is the Hach website, and it's built using WordPress's REST API and Facebook's React library. WordPress is mainly important because it allows Hach to get in here and update content really easily using just WordPress's normal backend editing capability. So it's really easy to add their own information to this timeline. So as their history evolves, they can continue to add milestones to this. And then React's library created by Facebook allows things to load really quickly and just kind of animate really snappily since it doesn't need to keep track of a lot of things moving around the page. As you can see, I've got all these arrows lined up here, but they don't actually exist until I click on them. So if I click on the 1970s here, nothing exists yet. As soon as I click on that, it's reaching out to the server, figuring out what all this stuff is supposed to be, it's supposed to show you, and then shows it to you, which means that it skipped over downloading any of this information and also didn't need to worry about transitions or animations between these. So it just makes things load really quickly and the animations to run really smoothly as well. You can see I also added some cool subtle animations in the background here. You might not be able to read that text, but that's all right. You can go to the 1970s period 2 and read the list of 10 if you're interested. Just kind of a pivotal moment in Hach's history. There's a pop-up so you can see the original document that they output with these 10 items that kind of shifted the whole history of Hach for them. Let's see, what else do we got here? Reading off my list of things to brag about. Other animations. So if we go to the promise page, you can see some subtle bubbles floating up. This is actually really difficult in Internet Explorer to get working. There's always weird browser bugs with things like animations. Originally, until I was able to fix it, these bubbles would float up to the top, and then once they reached the top, they would float back down again, visually animated all the way down to the bottom. So it looked like they were floating up slowly and then raining back down again, just kind of bouncing back and forth. So that was a fun problem to work on. Also, is the turkey going to run across here? There's a turkey somewhere here. I'll just keep stalling and talking until the turkey runs across. Come on, turkey. There we go. That's an in-joke, and I wasn't in on the joke. Apparently the client had someone who would laugh at the turkey. So in the presentation, that got a pretty good laughing reaction. So mission accomplished on that one. For whatever reason, that was funny. All right, yeah, so we got some cool technology involved here. Like I said, with React, we've got the URL updating as you're moving from era to era. So rather than just being one long scrolling page, which is essentially what this is, you're actually updating the URL. So if Uncle Fred happened to be in the 1950s on one of these cards and you want to send that to your friends, you could copy and paste that URL. You can see I'm working from my local machine, so I don't actually have the Hach history URL up here, but you could link to it and show people Fred. Let's see, what else do we got here? Guess that's mostly it. I encourage you to just kind of click around and explore all the other little subtle animations on various pages. This is a lot of fun to create, and it allowed me to play around with front-end frameworks, which I haven't had a lot of time to play around with. So fun to get some of that up in production code. Thanks for checking out the video.